What's cooking, guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I want to share my recipe for spicy harissa roast chicken. Harissa is a mix of spices and other seasonings used typically in North African cuisine in countries such as Tunisia, Algeria, Morocco, and other North African countries. It is a blend of spices and seasonings that gives so much depth to any type of food. It's great on different types of meats and also great if you are making a stew or something. So keep watching for the recipe. Subscribe to my channel so you can join me in my kitchen twice a week, and now let's get cooking. So you want to start with a whole chicken. I have a 6-pound chicken here that I thoroughly washed with water, lime juice, and white vinegar. I also removed some excess skin and the backbone from it so it can lay flat in my baking dish. I also made some cuts and slits so when we add the seasoning to it, it can really penetrate throughout the meat and the bones. Pat this dry completely after washing and cleaning. You can also use chicken legs or chicken thighs for this as well instead of a whole chicken, guys. And here are all of my beautiful, colorful spices that I'm going to go over with you in just a second. So to make the harissa spice blend in a bowl, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon red chili flakes, 1 teaspoon onion powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons each of cumin powder and smoked paprika, 2 teaspoons of dried parsley, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons cinnamon powder, which will add a hint of sweetness to this mix, and then a generous amount of salt to your taste, guys. I added maybe about more than 2 teaspoons. Then mix all of your spices to incorporate each one with the next, and you can also jar this if you make more than I'm showing here. And these spices are so bold and flavorful, adding tons of flavor to anything you add this to. Typically you would also add caraway seeds in this mix, but I just did not have any, so I decided not to add any of that. And then set this mixture aside for a few. Now I have half a cup of softened butter that I put in the microwave for 30 seconds, and to this I'm going to add about a quarter or a half of the dry spice mix we made, and then mix it up with the butter. This is the harissa paste that we're going to use for the chicken. And now to season the whole chicken, make sure you have patted it dry, as I said, with a paper towel, and then take the harissa paste we just concocted up and rub it all over and in between the chicken's meat and the skin so the paste can really get up in there between the crevices. Rub the seasoning all over, guys, then turn the chicken and repeat the same method of rubbing in that harissa paste. Next we have our dry harissa spice blend, and I'm going to generously sprinkle this all over the chicken to get this seasoned to the next level. You can already tell how good this will be once it is roasted in the oven. I used up all of the seasoning blend I made to completely cover up the chicken with the harissa paste and the dry rub also. Now cover the chicken and let it marinate a minimum of 8 hours, or preferably overnight in the fridge. And before putting it in the oven, you want to take this out of the fridge at least half an hour before, and then preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Now the chicken will go in the oven and cook for 30 minutes covered. After 30 minutes, I'll check on my chicken now and remove the foil from it as well. Oh my god, do you see our harissa chicken, guys? That is looking so amazing, and I wish you could smell those seasonings. Let this cook uncovered for another hour or so now. Every 20 minutes you want to check on your chicken and also baste it with a brush with its own juices that are rendering out. This will help the chicken stay juicy and moist and keep cooking in its own flavors and juices. So this roasted in the oven for more than an hour. As you can see, it was falling apart, but that is completely fine. I'm going to use those juices to make a gravy for the chicken. Let the chicken rest after you take it out of the oven for at least 15 minutes before cutting into it. So here is my spicy harissa roast chicken, guys. I'm serving it with some pan-fried potatoes that I cooked with some onion, garlic, and salt. No pepper because our star of the show is extra well seasoned with the harissa spice blend. This tasted fantastic and I already know you will love it too. And that's it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed my spicy harissa roast chicken recipe, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you do make this recipe, don't forget to comment below and let me know how you liked it and how it turned out for you. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Until then, take care of yourselves.